Hello again. Yep, doing another video. Um, this is August the 18th. Uh, this is to talk about becoming a South Dakotian. Domicile in South Dakota. All right. Here's some things that people don't say in their videos when they say you need the documents and then this and that. Here's how it works. You have to have a document. These are the documents they asked for at the driver's license for us to do this. Now, we became escapees and did escapees. Here's the thing about escapees. The escapees happens to be RV escapees. They will give you an address in South Dakota, but your mailing address they want you to use is going to be in Livingston, Texas, where their headquarters is at. Your address in Box Elder, South Dakota is really good, but here's the downside to it. They will charge you $1 for every piece of mail you have sent to that address. So therefore you only want to use it for your registration and your banks and things like that that you have to have, and try to get your bank set up to where your mailing address is a different location. Okay, so that's how we've got our banking done, is where our physical address is South Dakota, but our mailing address is another location. So therefore we get our mail sent to Livingston, Texas. All right. Plus and minuses to that. That means that you got to keep up with two addresses. It's a pain in the butt, blah, 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 yakety yak. There are other mail services out there that does it different, whereas you get one mailing address, and that would be South Dakota. So that's the only downside to this. We haven't got involved with a lot of things in escapees, so if you go for all the other group things that's inside escapees, the RV discounts and the benefits of the forums and having people to talk to and get advice and all those great features, and like I said, discounts in RV campsites and places like that, plus RV products. No, escapees is great. So don't take it wrong that we have a negative to escapees, because they have a lot of great things. But if you don't use those things, then definitely check out a few of the others. And the first one that comes to my mind is America's Mailbox, which is located in Box Elder, South Dakota. Now, back to where I started at. As you guys know, I digress and I jump off and everything else, but usually it's for good information. Some yakety yak, yak, okay. Chatty Patty, or whatever you call that. Chatty Cathy, or whatever that name is. Anyway, so we have, what do we need? When we got there, this is what the lady asked me for. She asked me for passport or birth certificate, driver's license, social security card, proof that we stayed one night in a hotel campsite somewhere in South Dakota, proof that we paid for the mail service through escapees or whatever company we're going through for the mail service. Okay, so those are the things that are needed from me. What did she ask for from Dawn? She asked for passport or birth certificate, driver's license, social security card. Once again, proof she stayed somewhere. Okay. And then proof that she pays for the mailing address. Oh, and the other thing that she asked for that nobody seems to mention happens to be, damn it, my mind just went blank. What the hell was it that she freaking asked for that nobody's mentioned? Ah, shit. Well, Well, one of the things that nobody's really mentioned was the factor of the proof that you paid for your mailing service. Now I can't think of what else there was. There's one other document that she asked for. In either case, I'll think of it and I'll post it in my comments down below if I do think of it. I might be thinking of something else. I don't know. In either case, those are the documents that we were needed. Now, oh, and the marriage certificate, the marriage license showing Dawn's name change. That's the other document. And yes, that's been mentioned in another video that I've seen from someone else. So there's all the documents that you need walking into this. Okay? My hair's sticking up. Actually, I'm getting hair. Oh, damn. All right. With that being said, the documents, like I said, these are the documents you need. Dawn's problem was we had everything except for the birth certificate. Dawn has a hospital certificate, hospital document, hospital notice of birth, whatever way you want to call that hospital piece of paper that has a seal on it and has the hospital's name, has the footprint, the handprint, and blah, 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 and yakety yak, all the good stuff on it, showing she was born right here in America, but it's not a county certificate. So that's what she needs. She doesn't have a passport. I used a passport. I don't have a birth certificate. So I'm going to apply for mine. Right now, Dawn's trying to get hers. When she gets hers, then we will come across and go back and get her driver's license for South Dakota. Then we took the cars in and got them registered, and that was simple. If your car was paid off within the last 6 months, they will ask you to show proof that you paid taxes on that car when you purchased it. Our luck, we had all of our documentation, so that was easy. And yes, it was paid off here within the last couple of months. So the Malibu is paid for, $20,000 car that we used for a tow car. Some people say we're crazy. Hey, whatever. We have luxury. We enjoy it. It's working great. So I can't complain. The titles, they'll get mailed to you. We've got them being mailed to, once again, South Dakota. So therefore, that's going to cost us $1 for each one of those, and then that's going to get forwarded to Livingston. Livingston's going to forward it to our Napanee post office box. We are in Napanee more often, so therefore that's the reason why we have a post office box in Napanee. If we don't get to worse, we use other things in escapees, we will probably switch over to America's mailbox next year or whatever. If it's not that much of a pain, I don't know. Changing the address on driver's license and all that good stuff, I don't know how all that works, but we'll ask. So we'll give you an update on that when we do that. But that's where we're at as far as Domicile, South Dakota. Why did we pick Domicile in South Dakota? We don't own a truck yet, but if we have a commercial truck in Texas, that was going to be into the thousands of dollars for registration and taxes and things like that, whereas South Dakota's cheaper. It's into hundreds and less than 500, less than 400, less than 300, if I'm not mistaken, when I looked into it. So that's why we went that route. The other reason we went the route happens to be insurance, automobile insurance. I forget what website I went to, but I went to 3 or 4 of them, and I Googled insurance by state. Insurance cost by state or something like that. Automobile insurance cost by state or something. In either case, it came across and showed 3 different websites showed South Dakota being number 48 for cost of insurance. Now, getting insurance in South Dakota once you get everything done, might be easier. But right this moment, we don't have everything done, and because she still has a Texas license, they came across and said that we have to show proof of physical address that we live at in South Dakota, and you can't do that except by getting mail there to both of us. So hence, that's what we're trying to do right this moment, get a few pieces of mail in, and then we'll go back and do that. Yeah, they actually asked for an electric bill or water bill, actually, more so than the piece of mail. But we'll see what we can do. I know there's other companies out there besides the one we were going through. We'll see what we do. I don't know. In either case, but it's still, according to the national records, no, it's still cheaper. So go that route. Texas, I forget where it's sitting at on insurance and so forth, but Florida's sitting up there in the top 5, I think. So, but the downside to Texas was if you get your car registered there, driver's license there, driver's license you can get done every 4, you have to physically be there every 4 years, but yet your car registration, you got to be there every year. South Dakota, I didn't have to present a car, I just had to present the title. So completely different. And happy about that. Of course. So literally no car inspection or anything like that, which I foresee that changing in the future. But that's the car registration part. Alrighty. I think that should do it for Domicile and what is needed or not needed and all that good stuff. Like I said, I can't remember. There's a document I just thought of and it flashed out of my mind the minute I went to say it. Anyway, claim old age. Yeah, I lost my wisdom teeth, so therefore I don't have any wisdom anymore. Whatever way you want to call it. Alrighty. What else is there about Domicile? Hell if I know. Peace, love, and jelly beans, people.